Why is it taking so long to load, though? Oh, no, I think we're on. We're in. Good evening. Good evening, Carl. Good evening, Andy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. 9:01. I feel pretty good about today. 9:01. We're doing all right. We're clawing back into a great time. So shout out everyone in the chat. Here we go. Look at this. Ramsey, I know they're never on time, yet I still get sucked into jumping on at 9 p.m. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for jumping on. There's a groupie on. I think we probably should change the scheduled time to 9:01 just for the bands. Hey,
wasn't too bad today. Only a minute.
All right, how you boys going?
Well, kind of. Been a slow week, man.
Yeah,
for me anyway. Yeah, it's been a slow week. It's just been
happy
dragging
Friday
along.
This week's flown for me, man. This week's been You've had a busy week, Georgie.
I have. I'll get to that in a sec. No, Mus obviously. Sorry, Amal's an apology overseas. He's back. When's he back? Next week. Next game day, I think. Next week.
I think he lands the Collingwood game.
Morning off.
Yeah.
And Mus is
who's that?
Mus is out there wilding, mate. He's I'll tell you where Mus is, just in case anyone does miss him. Mus is a bit too busy for us these days. He's like I said last was it Monday? He's a male model now. So there he is there. Spot. Look at him. Have a look at him.
Spot the head.
He's left us for dead. You know, he's too good looking for us now. Now, hopefully he's going to come in halfway through the show. Mus, hurry up. So he'll be on hopefully shortly. Quick shout out, as always, BluesCrypto.com. I've got some information in the chat. So shout out to our main sponsor, Ur Koken from BluesCrypto.com. Whether you are a seasoned investor or new to investing, really awesome opportunity as a fan token. It's an innovative way to connect with your team. Also being part of the cryptocurrency market. So Ur, a very passionate Carlton man. His day-to-day is IT and really heavily into, of course, cryptocurrency as well. He's got that background. He's been in it for a long time and a number of years. So you are speaking with someone, especially at the Ask Me Anything sessions every Wednesday night on his YouTube channel. You are speaking with someone who is well-versed in cryptocurrency and IT as well. So really cool advancements, Web3 marketplace, international expansion. Is actually, I think it's Blues Restaurant in the Philippines. It's got a really cool mural. I'll probably try and find the video of the photo there, but he's got some really cool opportunities going on. If you're heading to the Philippines or know anyone in Manila or any Aussies that want to catch the footy, hit up Ur as well. They get the location for the Blues Restaurant as well in the Philippines. That's a really awesome opportunity. All right, round 20 preview. We've got quite a few in the chat. Geez. Thank you, Scotty. Great to see you on Tuesday night on the Jumper Punch as well. A big shout out to Fuzz. A big shout out firstly to the boys on the Jumper Punch Tuesday night. Had an absolute load of fun. Great band. A lot of fun. Sorry, I'm mixing my words. I knew what that sounded like for a second, but anyway, a lot of fun on the Tuesday night.
For a second.
So,
what are they getting up to over there on the Jumper Punch?
Many things. It was great fun. It's always, I think Andy and I, we went after the Brizzy game in opening round.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
This was another great experience. So thank you, Rocco. Thank you, Mars. Thank you, Paul. Great banter, great discussion. If you haven't caught it, do catch it on the Jumper Punches channel. Make sure you subscribe to them as well. And then last night, Andy, talk us through I'm a full-time bloody YouTuber now. Bloody hell.
Yeah. George is a full-time YouTuber, as he just said.
Busy week.
Yeah, last night we got our hands on some of the new select footy card releases. It's a Brownlow Medalist edition. I think we cracked open eight boxes all up, and each box had a card in it. Georgie had some really good hits. He had Tony Lockett, Malcolm Blight. And who else do you have?
Tony Lockett, Robert Harvey, Malcolm Blight.
Harvey and Malcolm Blight. That's premium.
Lockett was the big one, yes.
Your brother got a Blighty as well, I think.
He got a Blighty and he got a Brian Gleason, 1957.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know him.
Yeah, we won't talk about what I got.
No. Let's tell us what you got.
Oh God! Hey, thanks to one of our subscribers. He actually filled me in today on one of the cards I got. I'll tell you actually who it was. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was Paul Dixon, who is he's been watching us for a while.
On your Paul.
Yeah, he let me know. I was actually quite disappointed. I got this bloke called Ian Stewart, and I'm like, who the fuck is Ian Stewart? I was cut. It was my last box. I've had absolutely nothing of value anyway. And I got Ian Stewart. I'm like, who the fuck is Ian Stewart? Ian Stewart. And I was fucking cut.
Ian Stewart.
Ian Stewart. I was cut. I was so cut. It's not even fucking funny how cut I was. These boxes cost us what, $2.25 each?
Yeah, STC is 225. Yep.
Thank God I got a predictor card, Jack Sinclair.
Well done.
So that'll fetch me probably close to my money back alone. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
But
yeah,
for anyone who didn't catch our video, so it's about 20 minutes long. Unboxing of the A boxes. Myself, Andy, my brother. Please go and watch it because it is great viewing, right? And we've probably got a lot of non-Carlton and new people coming into the channel watching it because they're just card pages or they're just into the hobby and they're just who the fuck are these guys disrespecting all these legends of the game, right? But it was absolutely fantastic, and I've got a snippet. I've got a couple snippets of the evening just to give you a bit of a taste of what it was. But one of Andy's unboxes here. Or two of them, actually. Sorry, Andy.
All right. This is. Oh, it's a double. It's a double. What's a double? Tigers. Ian Stewart.
Ian Stewart. The legend. Who the fuck is Ian Stewart? I mean, hey, look, it's a Richmond. It's a St Kilda.
It's a Brownlow medalist.
It's a dual Brownlow medalist. Take that.
All right, here we go.
I'm going Carlton.
It's
Carlton.
Yeah. And it's the doggies.
It's doggies.
It's not Adam Cooney.
It's no one from this century. It is Kelvin Templeton. He's a star. He's a fucking star.
He's in the sky at the moment.
Great. This is horrid.
Coldplay. What he is.
Oh, so I've got a retro pack. I've just been absolutely fucking hammered. But I mean, it's money, so let's see. Card 141. We love a high number. Love a high number.
Oh, that's been.
Oh, so I've absolutely copped it in the mouth, as Carl would say.
Great viewing.
Right in the mouth, I copped it. Right in the mouth.
That was gold.
Win some, you lose some. I said to Andy, I've said this story many times, I think a couple times on this chat, but I unfortunately introduced Andy to card collecting, and his second ever pack in his first ever box was a Dustin Martin signed Virtuoso signature, which is like it was probably the best hit in that series at the time. So I said, mate, you've started, like you've peaked so early. Like everything from here.
It has been downhill.
Everything from here is just going to be subpar because you peaked so early.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to top that.
It was what a rush, but it was good fun. We're definitely going to keep doing it. Let us know if you like it. I know a few people said they did enjoy it. Something a little bit different. If you like it, if you keep liking it, we'll keep doing things like that as well. So,
let's get stuck into the game.
Let's do it. I just want
to forget a card. I want to forget about those cards.
No. Carlton versus Port Adelaide tomorrow night under the lights at Marvel Stadium. We last played them in round 12, so it doesn't feel like a long time since we've last played it.
I think that was the start of our run.
Close to it.
Yeah, and then because it was after the Sydney game, and then we had it was Essendon, the bye.
Yeah.
I'm going to share the teams. I'm going to overlay the teams a little bit more prepared today. So coming in for us, Brody Kemp, Mitch McGovern, Mark Pitnett. Going out, Sam Durden, I think it was the calf injury. Blake Acres, that one hurts a bit, of course, and TDK, as we coined him on the show. For Port, Kane Farrell, Lockie Jones coming back in, Dylan Williams omitted, and Ollie Lord omitted. Going through the teams, full back line, Brody Kemp, Jacob Wiedering, Nick Newman, Adam Sard, Mitch McGovern, Adam Chera, Ollie Hollins, Cripps, and Cotters. So the wings look very odd without Blake Acres there, but Cotters, of course, back in. Bit of discussion, of course, there about that position, who was going to replace Acres. Elijah Hollins, Harry Mackay, Matt Kennedy, and rounding out the forwards, Lockie Fogarty, Charlie Curnow, and Jesse Motlop. Pitto, Walsh, and Hewitt as followers, and the bench of Cowan, Chincotta, Cunners, Matty Owies, and Jack Carroll. We'll get your tip on who you think for the side shortly. Interesting emergencies for me this week: Jordan Boyd, Jackson Binns, Lewis Young. So maybe a little bit of a watch there. For Port, Asava Radagalia, Brandon Zerk, Thatcher, Miles Bergman, Logan Evans, Aaliyah Squared, and Dan Houston. Jace Burgoyne, Ollie Wines, and Willem Drew. Half forward, Darcy Byrne-Jones, Georgiades. Geez, he's turned it on last time against us. Willie Rioli, Travis Boak, Charlie Dixon, and Connor Rosé. Jordan Sweet, I'm backing Pitto to have a big one. I'm confident with this one. But Jordan Sweet, Jason Francis, and Zach Butters. Jackson Mead, Kane Farrell, Quinton Michael, Francis Evans, and Lockie Jones rounding out the bench. And for the emergencies, Ollie Lord, Dylan Williams, and Dante Vicentini. Initial thoughts on the ins and outs first, boys?
I'm surprised we've brought in 2 defenders, considering we've lost 1. And Pitto for TDK is a no-brainer. But yeah, I don't know. I thought losing Acres slows us down a bit. So for me, it's like, I don't know. I thought Jackson Binns probably did enough last week in the VFL. There's a lot of noise about his exclusion. I'm worried they're going to get us for pace. I'm worried. I'm just worried they're going to get us for pace. That's all. Cunningham is in the side, which is a funny one for me too. I thought he comes in. I understand. He came in for Zach Williams, but Jack Martin's in the resis. So I don't get how Matty Cottrell can come in straight back in, but Jack Martin doesn't. I don't know. It's a weird one. Carl,
a few questions. There's a few questions. Yeah, Carl. Tell us.
Kemp for Durden's probably a no-brainer. I think even if Durden didn't get injured, I think he goes straight back out, to be honest. I think Mitch McGovern coming back in for... he goes back, you take Chera out of the back line. That's the way I'm looking at it. Because Chera played back last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's the only reason how I can look at it is McGovern takes that spot. Chera, don't really think he can play on the wing, can he?
No, it'll be Walsh on the wing.
Yeah, so they're probably push forward with Cripps and stuff, Kennedy. So it's weird. It's not, but Boyd surprised me, to be honest. I thought he didn't get selected because he was injured still, but I just sent it in the emergency, so he's obviously ready.
Yeah,
it's surprising there.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a late change defensively. Yeah, and I think that's why Boyd's emergency.
Some good ends there. Some good ends. Obviously, some bad outs. Like they hurt us, but still some good ends. You take it. Good to see Mitch McGovern back. We've missed him.
That's an absolute key inclusion. Absolutely. I think just resharing the teams. Lewis Young as an emergency makes me think maybe, Mitch is not 100% potentially, and that's just a bit of insurance. Jordan Boyd one, absolutely. That's another interesting one. Chera at halfback. I mean, I don't particularly like it myself. Like I don't like that move, but I guess is it just he's had a couple of hammies, or they're just trying to sort of be cautious with him. I feel like the back line looks a lot more steady and composed, and it relaxes me a little bit looking at that backline versus last week. But it's also what I found to be very interesting. Actually, before I get to that point, if you guys could nominate a sub, who do you reckon out of the I might say Cunners or Carroll, but keen to hear your thoughts.
I'd say Carroll or Cunningham.
Cunningham
Isn't an
Cunningham.
impact player. See, he's not an impact player to me. I want someone that's going to come and make an impact.
Carroll had a good game last week. Well, he started off great.
That's why I wouldn't put him as sub.
Yeah,
I'd let him play. But what are you going to do?
One of those two.
Yeah, maybe Kennedy even. Maybe we're too slow. Like on paper, I feel like they're going to outrun us unless we're going for a full-on contested game, which is nothing like what we've done in recent times. I can't. I'm really worried about their pace.
Is there much difference in the team from when we beat them last time? Like, a huge difference, or was only a couple
of players? I've actually got the list. But before I get to the difference, it's a couple of points. The point I want to make earlier, and actually Lucas called it out in the chat, why Young over Marchbank as emergency. What I find interesting, and I think this... So last week, in my mind, the match committee, I thought these guys trust Marchbank over Kemp because historically, every time Marchbank is fit, which, geez, we've found it hard, right, to get him on the park, but every time he's fit, he's selected over Kemp. So he comes in as an inclusion, or he was named in the side, and Kemp gets omitted last week. And then Marchbank is out with a bit of illness. Was it the day before the game? They make the change. Durden comes in. Now, apparently, I think he's still ill, or he's not up to scratch. But I would have thought if he is okay, he gets that spot, and Kemp either remains in the VFL. Like, this was a discussion as well we had on the Jump Punch Tuesday night as well, saying, does Marchbank come straight in? Because it seems like he's favoured to Kemp in terms of that trust from the match committee and the coaches. But he's obviously not yet 100%. So, and at the same time, Port Adelaide's side, they're not that tall. Like, they're missing. So Lord's omitted. Finn Layson is obviously out for a while. I'm just looking at their forward line. Travis Spoke, Charlie Dixon, Connor Rosie, Willie Rioli, Georgiadis, Darcy Byrne-Jones. They're quite small. Does Kemp match up a little bit better? It's just, it's an interesting one.
It's a tough one. I think it's going to be won and lost in the midfield for me. I think that's where it is, and we need our forwards obviously to fire. Our defense, I've got no worries with. Our defense, I think, can hold up, especially with McGovern back in. I feel like McGovern is key. We love Weeders. We absolutely love Weeders. He's, the rock. But I think as soon as Gov is out, Weeders gets exposed because he's having to play multiple roles and, his role shifts. And that's not a knock on Weeders. I mean, he's only human. But now that Gov's back in, I think our backline settles. Even with Kemp has to play. I noticed that last week. We just need Kemp. Kemp's a good player, right? He's a great
still young
player. Yeah, absolutely.
He's still young,
absolutely. And I'm a lot more confident with Kemp in the team than Marchbank. Now I don't have access to footage that maybe the club has, or I don't see them train. But I really think that Kemp is of greater value to the side than Marchie. I think Marchbank's a bit of a liability, gives away like too many cheap free kicks and
too slow.
Very slow.
Lost. He looks lost up there.
He needs a big block of games, but can he sustain a big block of games? Can he actually cop a few games? So that's the question with Marchbank. So for me, it's are we going to take our opportunities up front? But more importantly, is our midfield going to get it right? Because North Melbourne put on a clinic against us last week, especially early. So I don't know.
Good, very good points there. Couple of chats I'd just like to share in the meantime. Just going back to the bins conversation on your Rash. Thanks for tuning in. Rash, I think that is Rash's account. Yeah, from the change room, from the jump punch on Thursdays. So on your Rash. Hey, Gents, great show. I reckon Bins will have to get a game. Bins, we talked about this as well at length on the jump punch on Tuesday night. And apparently the word is, I guess, from the club is that he's not doing enough defensively, like your Acres, like, having that goalkeeping ability. I think Paul was mentioning this on the Tuesday night. Said he does a lot of things so well, but some of the contest and the pressure and the defensive work is what the club wants him to work on. I'd love to see him get a run as well soon, so hopefully keep an eye out. Scotty Tompkins, last time Marchbank got sick, took him 3 weeks to cover. I'm pretty sure it was 3 months. Wasn't that in the preseason? It was like the flu or something like that. It was a while. There's a couple other comments, but I've just spotted something here. I've spotted we had 2 fake accounts. One for us, one for Andy, and we've got fake Amal. I'm pretty sure that's fake Amal. There we go. Hold on. There he is. Look at him. Carrying on from Canada. Have a look. Wow.
Brilliant.
Whoever's taken the time to make these to make these, look at him carrying on. Have a look at this.
Look at Mus though. No idea. This guy's got 3 phones, a tablet, a laptop.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
It's going all hard.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. Shit, I'm the last one left. I'm worried now. Oh no, Carl.
Carl.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, they haven't made a Carl one. That's right.
Come on, man. You got to make a Carl one next.
No, don't make me.
Please make a Carl one.
Whoever's doing it. No, I'm loving it. It's good.
So, what do you boys think with Pitto in the team? Does that mean we go to a contested clearance game? Does that help us get our clearance game right? Because with TDK in the ruck, we actually were getting our hands to the ball first a lot of the times. We just buckle. They pressure us and we turn it over so easily in the midfield and we give up clearances. So I don't know. I feel like if North can, put us on show like that, I think Port on their day can absolutely put it on us as well. So they've got really good quality mids.
Do they play well at Marvel? I don't think they do they?
I think they won the last time they were there.
It
might have been
against the Saints. We don't play well at Marvel.
No,
pretty crazy stat. I think they said this on First Crack. Port Adelaide have won 10 of their last 11 games at Marvel.
And the only one they lost.
And the only one they lost was Carlton by 50.
And we smashed them.
Yeah.
Wow. No pressure.
Your thoughts, Carl, on I guess Pitto and the centers and the mids?
Yeah, it has to be one in the middle. That's where we've been lacking in the last couple of weeks. We've been shithouse. I mean, we picked it up last week in the 3rd, but can we keep it going? Tom the Koning out. I mean, the last time Pitternet played by himself was the Richmond game.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
And we've seen what happened there. So
I'm going to back him against Jordan Sweet, to be honest. Like, no Todd Marshall, Ivan Soldo. I've just got the list of differences from round 12. What are we? Oh, no. Oh, no, not the one. Hold on. Can we wrap this up? And he's used Carl's tagline as well.
Oh, no.
He's used Carl's tagline. And Carl doesn't just say that on the show. Sometimes on WhatsApp in the group chat, he's like, boys, I've got to piss. Can we wrap this up? Like, that's fantastic. I'm scared now. Shit. All right. So I've got the differences in the team from the round 12 clash.
Yep.
So Port going out of the team compared to the last time I played him, Ryan Burton, Jeremy Finlayson, Todd Marshall, McEntee, and Ivan Soldo. So a lot of height there. In Jordan Sweet, Quinton Nykel, Evans, Rosie, Rioli. So again, a lot of height, and a lot smaller. Out for us, Blake Acres, Jordan Boyd, TDK, Fantasia, and Zach Williams.
TDK had a ripper game too.
He absolutely did. He absolutely did. In Jesse Motlop, Cherry didn't play that game, so he's in Cunners, Pottrell, and Pitto. So out TDK in Tito. But yeah, I'm going to absolutely back Pitto to have a big one. I think no Soldo, no Todd Marshall. I'll back him over Jordan Sweet. First crack at our midfielders, I reckon we'll do well and work on that contested play. As Andy, as you said, like they've got some really damaging mids. Rosie's in there, Butters in there. Ollie Wines is a Brownlow medalist. Like he's forgotten quite a lot as well. Oh Jesus, there's a fake George. There it is. Jesus, I agree. Wrap this up. Wow, and there it is. All 5. Ollie Wines is a Brownlow medalist, and he can't be forgotten. But he has been in recent times as well. So if you want my honorary dad joke for the day, as I always do some bad ones, always use lube. Otherwise, Ollie Wines. Anyway, that's moving on. So before we get to predictions,
Carl, mute him, put him on mute.
Is there any part of Port Adelaide's team, I guess individual player, anything that sort of worries you, concerns you from Port's side, the way they play, the type of player, a player, is it like what are you guys thinking of that might be a chink in our armor or our weakness?
Connor Rosie for me. I think Rosie can absolutely turn it on. He's back in the side. I think he's got the potential to really get away from his opponent. His quality, and if he scores 3 or 4 goals, I can't see us winning. We need to really tighten up on him. I think he's probably their key in the forward line, apart from like the obvious, Georgiades. I just think Connor Rosie has the ability to actually, he's got the ability to get 30 and kick 3. Yep. And if that happens, we're not winning. So, yeah. Do you think Chincotta tags someone?
Butters, he has to.
Butters
has to go Butters again. He has to.
Yeah. And the thing is, I thought about that, and I thought how damaging and scary Jason Horne-Francis looked against us last time. He missed a few shots. But when he was breaking away from packs, and Andy, that's like, when you were talking about the speed, he was, we couldn't contain him. Here we go. Who was sharing? Is that Vossi?
Michael Vossi.
We've had Craig Hutchinson now. We've got Michael Vossi. We've got fake us.
I feel like it's a Mo.
It could be. It could be.
Hey, it coincides with the fact that he's overseas. He's a bit bored. Oh, that's brilliant. Is there anyone, Carl, do you go with Chincotta and Butters, and is there anyone else that I guess you're concerned about?
Chincotta obviously has to tag one of them, but like I was going to say Georgiades, but we always go into a game where we get one of the opposition forwards that just hammers us. Always. And we can't seem to contain them, and it ruins the game. They smash us, and whatever they do, they just kick the ball, and it demolishes us. So Georgiades, but yeah, Chincotta has to tag one, maybe tag 2. See how that goes.
I'm gonna share 2 comments. First one, and I'm gonna share 3 because this is brilliant from Mus. All the reasons George has said.
Is that actual Mus? I think that's
Mus. That's Mus. That's real Mus. That's real Mus. Firstly, I back you, Aiden. Why is everyone so nervous about tomorrow? I feel optimistic. I feel good. Early prediction, Carlton by 15. But anyway.
Can I answer these questions? Sorry,
yeah.
I'm fucking shitting myself because I saw what we did in the second quarter against the second bottom team on the fucking ladder. That's why I'm stressed. Do I think we're going to win? Absolutely, and I'll get there in the predictions. But 5-day break, we made North look like a top 4 side, and we looked mediocre at best for a half a footy. for maybe a little bit half. And if North took their chances in the last quarter, we'd be having a totally different conversation this week. So let's not let that get away from us. We were like quite lucky to get away with the win last week. They just didn't take their chances in the last. So that's why I'm nervous. I don't know, man. They haven't shown me anything, bro. Like the team hasn't shown me anything in the last few weeks to be optimistic about. You know, so I'm going on belief over anything. You know, so it's just purely based on my bias and belief. But if we're talking about recent form, Port's in pretty good nick, and we're not, like, at all. So I think we need to like harden the fuck up and actually come out and play some good footy instead of this fucking handball backwards and 16 handballs in a row and then not running and I'd love Sam Walsh to hit a fucking target by foot just once. I just want him to hit a target once during the game. I love Walshy. We all love Walshy. He's another one that you can't fucking. They get precious on the internet about Walshy and Charlie. They get very precious. But Sam Walsh, if you're watching, please, bro, please hit a target just once. I just want you to hit one target. That's it. I'm cut, bro. I'm cut because I'm thinking about the rubbish we've put up in the last month. What the fuck happened at quarter time against GWS? What the fuck changed?
That's where it all changed.
What changed? We're up by 7 goals. Come out after quarter time and we don't know how to play footy for the next 3 weeks. North Melbourne put it on us. I think people are like underselling their performance and overselling ours. We almost got beat by the second last on the ladder, and we're second, fighting for second. So
we've got a special guest in the chat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it. Hold on, really quickly.
Share it.
Please answer why you upset me. I got a 2 contract. Stick that in your mouth.
Come on, Laurie.
That's a no.
What is happening?
Whoever's making these, can you just for a second, can you tell us the effort that's going into this? Are you making another email for every single account that you make? I love it because you're subscribing. Thank you. Appreciate you getting around us. But Moose is excited to come out and hit a target. Speaking of Moose, and I'm going to answer this question very briefly. I'm not going to go through the whole story, but I saw this comment earlier from Brandon Stephen. Why is it called the Monday Blues? I'm going to give a shorter answer because the story is really long. But Moose wanted to go bowling. If you want, one day we'll tell this full story. But Moose wanted to go bowling. This is about 1.5 years ago, March or April last year. And he said, let's go. This is our Carlton group chat, Carlton supporters group chat, just us and a couple others, like my brother and a few mates of ours as well. And it was, I think he said, let's go Sunday on a Sunday or something like that. We'll talk about footy and we'll call it the Sunday Blues or something like that. And then we talked about, someone joked and said we should do a podcast. And then, that name came out and they said, no, hold on. How about we do a review? And it's on a Monday and it's the Monday Blues. And then it's like, that just fits. So
that's because we were doing so shit.
Yeah,
and we're depressed. That was literally halfway through, like a bit before halfway through last year.
Yes, this was before. So the first one was the Doggies game, and then it was followed by the Collingwood game. So we had a couple of bad games. I think it was like against Brisbane or Saints. But there's a couple of really bad games. And in our, we called it a bit of a depression session, a bit of group therapy. We always talked it out between us and said, let's we have a bit of venting and banter and whatnot. But
Aiden, if you haven't watched our Essendon review from last year, go watch that.
That will give you a glimpse. Carlton Essendon review from 2023, our highest rated video. The first 10 minutes is just Andy Gold. I quote that like next Friday, Scarface. I quote that first 10 minutes of that.
And I'm angry.
Movie. And I
was fucking dirty. Hey, I threw shots at Paddy Cripps, my fucking favorite player. I was that cut after that loss. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why we don't record straight after a game.
Yeah.
Because I was fuming. That was not a good time.
And we had issues doing it. I think we had issues on the Sunday night trying to get live record. Not live, we tried issues recording it.
We didn't start recording at 12.
we started at it was like midnight, right? And so either way, long story short, Monday Blues was created, and then it just we said, and Andy always likes to say, we said, look, if we get 20 people listening to us, we're happy. Turns out, I think episode 1 had about 500 or 600 of views over the next week or whatever, the next couple of weeks, and we thought, geez, this is nice. So here we are. So appreciate and let us take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone as well for always tuning in. So appreciate you all.
Absolutely.
Great
I love
success.
our little community. It's a bit different.
It's the best.
Like, because I've seen some of the people that are in our chat. I've seen them on some of the other podcasts and some of the other shows. And, it's all good. It's all nice. It's all clean. And they come here and we're just absolute degenerates. Yeah. So
boss in chat now, Corey Durden.
We welcome everyone, all shapes, sizes, everything. just come and run amok. Be who you want to be.
Absolutely. All walks
Even
of
if
life.
you're Corey Durden or Michael Voss.
Even if you're Corey Durden. Bring it in. Bring it on.
Georgie wants a hug. Bring it in.
Bring it in. Huddle. Shall we get to predictions? Actually, before we get to predictions, perhaps Andy, if you just want to give another plug, our giveaway.
Yeah, hang on. Before that, this Lebowski
Talk
said
to me.
that I've got a Richmond scarf in the background. Absolutely not, mate.
No.
This is a Watford scarf, mate. I'm a Hornet. I follow Watford, who are no longer in the English Premier League. We are in the Championship, but my heart is I'm a Hornet at heart. So that's a Watford scarf, mate. Don't disrespect me like that, mate. Richmond in my household. Tell you what, I left my ex because she was a Richmond supporter. Yes, the giveaway.
The giveaway.
I know if you're watching.
Oh my god! Quick.
So the giveaway. Yeah, so we're giving away 3 tickets. Very easy. Jump on Instagram, like, comment, tag as many people as you want, as many times as you want. Unlimited entries. We're giving away 3 tickets to Carlton Collingwood, level 1. No shit seats here. We'll draw it in the preview video next week. So this time next week, we'll be announcing the winner. 3 free tickets for not a lot of work. Go to our Instagram at the Monday Blues podcast. Find our giveaway tile. It's right at the top of our page. Like, comment, tag. Make sure you're following us. Make sure you're subscribed here, which you all are. If you're not subscribed and you're watching, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, guys, as well. Make sure. That's about it.
Maybe don't inbox us as well, begging for the tickets.
Yeah, no, don't inbox us begging for the tickets because that was not good.
It's Collingwood fans, was it? Jeez.
Yeah, it was a Collingwood fan.
It was a Collingwood fan. A whole paragraph.
Absolutely. Turn it up.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Oz.
Oz.
Thank you for your generosity, sir. I have a GA ticket for tomorrow night's match. Hope you enjoy it. Hope we come away with the win, mate. Cannot wait. Hold on. What have I seen over here?
I'm just copying it here for going for Watford, low key.
No, there's a few more fake accounts here. Firstly,
oh no,
David Teague. Do I not mean anything to you guys these days?
Who's that?
Is David Teague?
David Teague.
Yeah, I know him.
The Teague train. Too much PTSD. But thanks for tuning in, Teague. Appreciate you, mate. Thanks for
what is happening in the chat?
And Amal, the yellow mustard wiggle. Hi, boys. I'm on tour here in Canada. What is happening?
What is going on?
What is happening?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. That's Scotty with the voice of reason here. I miss Hutchie when things were semi-normal, right? we just had Hutchie wanting to set himself on fire outside gate 3.
That was normal.
Oh, my God.
We've gone off rails here.
I love it. It's derailed, and I bloody love it. I'm here for it. I love our chat so much. I love it, actually. Fermi Fox, literally, he's called it. That said, this is the loosest chat ever.
I think people wait for us to go live. Just let it out.
Just go hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just free for all. Let's get to
get on the
predictions.
Teague train. Wow, the Teague train.
The Teague train.
Remember that? That fucking derailed, didn't it?
Carl, I'm going to kick it off with you, sir.
Yeah, look, man. I'm not too. I don't know, man. I'm feeling a bit weird about this game. I'm gonna be honest, man. Be honest. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna say Carlton by a goal, 6 points.
So, I thought you were going to say Port. I'll take that. That's the win.
Carlton by
Hey,
6.
where the fuck is Moose?
Who's
Mister,
that?
I'm going to come in half an hour. Where is he?
No, he said he's not coming.
All right. Turn it up, Moose.
Yeah, bad. Carlton by 6 in a shitty game. I'm not looking forward to this game. I don't know why. Carlton by 6. BOG. Sam Walsh for Andy. Sam Walsh to have best game. And I'm going to say always with 4 goals.
Matty always. Hey, it's not a bad,
Always 4 goals.
a bad little prediction, Carlos.
Andy?
I think the return of Carlton hits. I think we're back this week. I'm backing us to win by, I'm going to say 28 points. I'm going to say it's a comfortable win. We'll be up by 7 goals at the most. They'll bring it back to 4 goals maybe, but we'll stick around that 4 or 5 goal mark. Best on ground. I'm going to say Adam Chera, man. He's been disappointing lately. He has. He hasn't been hitting his marks. He was playing out of position. I think having Kemp, McGovern back in the side pulls him out of defence. Walshy on the wing, and gets Chera back in the middle where he belongs. And I think he'll get. I'm gonna back him to get 30 this week. And most goals, I reckon Charlie's back, boys. I reckon he got a little bit of confidence last week. He got that tackle as well where the guy fell. So I think I think Charlie's going to have a big one. I'm going Charlie for 6. I think he kicks 6. Yeah, and we should also touch on Harry Mackay because the club got a reprimand, an official reprimand today for the handling of the Mackay thing. I think Mackay is going to kick 4. I think it's going to be a high scoring game.
There you go,
Georgie.
No, I like it. I like it. I think Adelaide got the Adelaide got off. Brisbane is still ongoing, but we got the reprimand as well. So, and it was one doctor with Akers, a doctor with Sam Durden, and they were talking about the responsiveness of the doctors. So, official reprimand, interesting, but I think they're going to make changes from this round on. I'm going to share a few comments for some predictions before I do mine. Maz. Thanks for tuning in as always. Blues by 38. Charlie to back up last week with 5+. Motts with 4. And BOG Cripper with 2 goals and 34 touches. Who else we got? Carlton by 14. Charlie always kicks 4. BOG Wetman 34 touches, 2 goals. Pitto Masterclass 35+ hitouts, 10 to advantage. I like that. Oz. Carlton by 4 to 5 goals. Kerner to kick 3 or 4 goals. And Cripps, Wetman to be BOG. I just got to play this really quickly. Sorry. There you go. All right. The chat is absolutely going off. I can't even keep up. Aiden. Carlton 16. Charlie kicks 4. Wet Daddy makes me horny, man. 31. Lou Felino, bag of 68. Charlie 8. Cripps 38 position. Wow. Night if that's the case. Petra Khan, Blues 19. Simple, easy. I love it. Who else we got here? The Scotty Tompkins, Pitto BOG with 6 goals, 40 clearances, and 22 tackles. If Pitto kicks 6 goals, I don't think anyone in the club will hear the end of it. I reckon his head will just explode.
If Pitto kicks 6 goals, Georgie is streaking.
I'll strike
22 tackles as well.
At his 6th goal, Georgie is streaking.
It's coming out. Done. Fuck. Bobby. Carlton by 29. BOG Harry 5 goals.
Tony Tashi, Blues by 4 goals. BOG Cripper to secure that Brownlow. Oh, it's in the run-in. I like it. I like that. Who else we got? I actually can't keep up. Oh, someone's asked it. Oh no, Carl. Someone's asked it. It's been 80 episodes.
Finally, someone has asked.
Been 80 episodes. Can I just say, I'm so happy that it's one of the OGs that's asked it as well. Damn.
We talk about it after every episode.
It's been a year and a half. It's been a year and a half, and no one's asked until Cam. Actually, Scotty did mention when Carl didn't say it. He's like, "Oh, we're all fucked." Carl didn't say the thing.
Yeah, you guys, we're fucked. Like, you know what's funny? We lost.
We did.
That was the beginning.
Carl,
to answer the question, I don't think I should answer the question.
I don't think you should either.
All right. Moving on. We'll just keep it a mystery. Love it. Thanks, Cam.
Drop a sicky no in the chat.
Sicky no. That's the new tagline. Sorry, I couldn't make it tonight, guys. Too busy being a model for Durham Gym. For my tips, I agree with all the reasons that George said. That's just muss. That is just real muss. I love it. All right, I'm going to go. Wait, there's a couple on here. Harry Kane kicking 6 on whoever he plays. Blues. I'm assuming he is Harry Mackay. Blues by 54. Hinkley sacked in the morning. That was Andy's call.
That was me. I said that too.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. Yeah, can't wait to go streaking. I'm so excited. Absolutely. Scar you all. Yeah, Scotty, you're going to get real nervous once he kicks his 5th, George. I'm telling you, I'm quietly regretting it now, but I'll do it. Only this game. Amal's tuned in to give his tip. Carlton 27, Elijah 3, Crips BOG, halftime entertainment, Wiggles show in change rooms, $5 first.
That has to be a mile. It has to be a mile.
What is happening?
I don't know. This tonight has been mental.
Oh no, Aiden's tried to change Sicky Nono, and I'm not going to share that comment there, but I'm going to get to my tips. I was just fucking derailing. Carlton by 15. Carlton by 15. Wet man. I'll play all of them. Fuck it. BOG, Wet Man, Jesse Motlop with 4. I'm gonna back Jesse as high as goal figure. Wow. This has been an experience, boys.
This has been one of my favorite episodes ever. Thanks to the chat. Chat went off.
Oh god. Tomorrow night, Carlton versus Port. Get around to get a quick crowd prediction, Carl.
What, sorry?
Quick crowd prediction.
42,000.
42. Andy?
Yeah, I don't reckon it'll be a big crowd.
Yeah, I think we'll crack 38. 40. I reckon we'll crack 40. Yeah, we'll go 40.
What are you, Georgie?
40?
40?
I'll say 40, 43. Yeah, 43 for me. So get loud, get around the boys. Tomorrow night, consolidate second. We've got a great run of games ahead to really, really make sure that we consolidate it. A quick one before we sign off as well. Thank you to BluesCrypto.com, our sponsor as well. Get around all the socials. All this information is in our video description and the chat. BluesCrypto.com, whether you're new to investing or a seasoned investor, check out all these socials on BluesCrypto.com and all the information there. Thank you, Ur, for sponsoring us as well. Really appreciate it. Final thoughts, boys?
We're going to smash them. We're smashing them. I started off a bit nervous, but
nervous.
We're good.
But we'll get it done.
Tomorrow we get everything right. I think.
Love it.
Inshallah.
I love it. Mate,
thanks to everybody in the chat. Hit the like on the way out too.
Yeah.
Like on the way out if you haven't hit it. Big thank you to you guys. You've absolutely made it a brilliant evening. Love the chat.
Thanks to Amal.
If you want to know what sticky no means, hit the like button.
We'll give you an explanation one day.
If you haven't as well, at the Monday Blues podcast on Instagram, 3 tickets to give away at Carlton versus Collingwood. Check out the first post. Easiest giveaway ever for 3 tickets to a sold-out match as well. Thank you, boys. Thank you, everyone in the chat. See you guys on Monday for the review.
Good
Take
night,
it away,
everyone.
Carl.
Sicky no.